Hey guys, Justin here. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. This will be our weekly watch list video highlighting the 5 plays of the week that we are going to be watching, as well as kicking off the new year with these 5 plays. With that being said, the 5 stocks we are watching this week, the first one being MU, second one being XPEV, third one being Roblox, fourth one being Ford, and then the fifth one being NEO. Hope you guys all have a great green week and a great 2022. So, getting things started as we do with every video, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is breaking down the market. What have we seen with the market within the past week, and what can we expect to see within the coming week? So with that being said, kicking off 2022, the market I'm going to be watching is going to be the NASDAQ market. How I'm going to be doing this is utilizing forward/NQ, which is going to be the NASDAQ 100 futures, on a daily time frame perspective, meaning each one of these candles is going to be 1 day. So that being said, here's what we're seeing right now. So we get this push up to all-time highs here in the middle of November into a sell-off here down into this 15,500 support region where we had a double bottom bounce here, pushing to the upside. However, getting rejected again here on, what day was this? On 12/27 at this 16,650 region, which was also a rejection zone that we saw back here in the middle of November. Now, something to note, very, very low volume here on Friday. As expected, heading into a holiday, not many market participants. A lot of people taking that day off, as it typically is going to be a market holiday. However, based on how the days fell on this year, there was no market holiday. So you can expect low volume across the board on a limited number of market participants, solely from the aspect of not many people trading, as they did take the break for New Year's. So that being said, key levels down below here. Really what I would like to see for an upside is going to be the 16,650 region. A breakout of this for a push to the upside. You can see we're trading lower volume here. 16,300 should provide us with some bids here on Monday. If we do get selling pressure, obviously it's only 31 points to the downside, but expecting a bounce level at that 16,300 region. We have seen multiple tests of this level before in a bounce. You can see we also rejected here, failure to break out here, before confirming that breakout here on 12/27. So watching 16,300, if we do get a break of that, very, very strong support below at 16,000. However, that is going to be 300 points from the current price. So watching 16,300, but again, that key for an upside is going to be 16,650 here in the coming week. Would really like to see some buyers taking control of this region above that level for a continued confirmation and further higher high push here on the NASDAQ market heading into the first month of January. That being said, first play, one that we've traded quite a bit recently, is going to be MU. Now, MU isn't one that is fully confirmed yet, but a very, very strong technical pattern set up here. Again, going back to the low volume thing, it's going to be an aspect of not many market participants here on Friday, simply due to the nature of the market. So really what I want to see is a breakout over 95. You can see 95 if we go back here earlier on the daily time frame. We got this rejection here on 3/1, rejection here on 3/17, and continued failed rejections here back in the beginning of April before we sold off all the way down here to $65. So 95 is going to be critical here on the daily chart. We want to wait for a daily confirmation with volume and price action on the breakout, ideally for MU to set up here. So 95 is the key that I'm watching here. Not seeing much on this one unless we do get a breakdown. We do have a strong support here at 92, so if we do pull into that, you can see that's where we bounced here on low volume at 12/28 before buyers taking this false breakout through 95. So if we get 95 buyers here, confirming on the daily chart, really liking MU for a push to all-time highs here and a run up to 100. But until then, not seeing much. We do need to wait on that volume aspect, as we are not trading any abnormal volume here on Friday. So watching 95, and that 92 support region will be very, very strong below within the coming week here on MU. The second play, one that is trading a decent amount of volume considering the day that we had here on Friday. Strong move here. It's going to be XPEV. This is going to be a EV manufacturer, electric vehicle maker, and it's really it found a lot of buyers here on 12/30, which was going to be last Thursday, pushing through. Really what I would like to see is a confirmation through this 50 region. You can see we rejected here before we broke out here on 11.23 and pushed up towards this 55 region. Really liking this. A lot of 40 bids taking this, pushing this to the upside. I want to see if we can confirm over 50 on the daily chart perspective. And again, waiting on that volume. As you'll notice with a lot of plays this week, we have to wait on that volume confirmation. It was just a low volume day here on Friday, which is not ideal for the setups that I trade. So waiting on volume, the breakout over 50 is going to be key. Next resistance zone above that at 53.20, and then around above that at that 56 region, also at 55. So really waiting on 50 breakout. If we do fail that, can expect to see a pullback here to the 47.50 region. Should find some buyers here. And if we do get a breakdown of that, the strongest bidding support would be below at that $40 price region. But again, liking this one here, waiting a confirmation over 50. If we can get volume, we'll be closely eyeing XPEV to trade this one intraday here on Monday. Third play, Roblox, forming a bottoming foundation here off of this earnings gap move at the beginning of November. You can see we get this push up, profit taking post ER from a lot of institutions, and then we hold this support region here at 94, where we also ended up holding here 3 times back at the middle of December, the 12, 15, 16, 17. And then we also retested here on 12.28, holding that, pushing to the upside. I do think we can see 110 here on this one. If we can get some volume again, as I mentioned earlier, volume is going to be the biggest thing on these. That we did not get any abnormal volume here on Friday. So waiting on volume, but a very, very nice bottoming foundation if you're looking for a high risk to reward setup or a high reward in relative to risk. Watch it near this 94.65 bottom support region. On the daily time frame perspective, you can see we touched multiple times, held several times, indicating how strong of a support that region is below. So closer you get to that, the better reward aspect you get, but also you have to be very diligent with the levels that you do pick out. So 94.65 here, key on the daily chart if we do get a pullback. Watching this one, you can see we have a lot of wicked selling pressure in between this 104 region up here to the 106, 107 region. Breakthrough of that, I do think we can see 110 here this week on Roblox if we do get confirmation with volume coming in. Ford, this one, obviously another low volume mover, but a nice consolidation base forming here after we got this trend move post ER here at the end of October, pushed basically from $16 all the way up to $20.50, and now we have been consolidating in this price level since the beginning of November. So consolidation is healthy in trends. Really what you'd like to see is low volume consolidation and watch for breakouts if the market is going to be trending. That's why I'm going to be watching here. We do get some selling pressure right up here at that 21 region. You can see we faced selling pressure right there on 12.16, faced on 12.28, and also here on 12.30. So watching this one over 21, this is a very, very slow mover intraday. Ford is notoriously slow option premium movement, but it can still present nice setups here on it. So watching this one over 21, can potentially see 21.50 region here, which is going to be the high, the 52-week high here on Ford at 21.49. So watching it in this region over 21, really liking Ford in this coming week. But again, waiting on volume to confirm. Last one, NEO, potential bottoming base formation here with volume that we did see on 12.30, which is going to be on Thursday. You do see we finally saw some abnormal volume here also on Friday, one of the only few that traded abnormal volume on Friday on NEO. So really what I like is this strong price action reversal that we did get on the daily chart on 12.30. You can see we pushed all the way from 27.76 all the way up here to 33. Significant increase of over 15%. So watching this one over 33 for an upside. If we do get some selling pressure, a lot of bids in this 27.80 region. For those of you looking for swing trades, this is a good level to watch here. Can we hold this 27.80 region within the coming week? That is what I'd be watching for a swing trading perspective. As for being a day trader, really watching this one over that 33 region. You can see we faced some selling pressure on 12.30 where we pulled back, and also here on 12.31, a failed breakout here. So over 33, expecting 34, and then up here in this 35.11 region, and then the next daily resistance up at 36.60. But looking very, very strong here. Nice bottoming formation here. Some pullback here, profit taking off of the strong reversal bounce. Now let's see a breakout through 33 for a continued upside move. That being said, that wraps up this video. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in learning how to trade in 2022 with our team, feel free to check out SimplifiedInvesting.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. Hope you guys all had a great New Year's. Hope you guys all have a great 22. Thank you.